Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, with the top four seeds a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So Florida Atlantic's offense comes on the field first today. Of course, the home of the Cotton Bowl in modern times has become AT&T Stadium, a massive yet somehow This, of course, is where the first championship game of the playoff era was played.
Well, who could forget that? When Ohio State took care of Oregon to win the national championship for Urban Meyer. And this game, like you said, I think it just seems to get bigger and bigger in this setting. The pressure these players feel. Let's see who can handle that the best today.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Here's the second down play. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking to pass. It's Flanagan. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. But a huge collision blow delivered there by the linebacker. Second down after that short completion. They'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play. Off the big play, they are pounding on the door here. First and goal. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big third down coming up.
They've moved it to the 3. Now it's third and goal. The tight end has got it. Touchdown, Florida. Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Returner looking to create better field position. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So Alabama's offense is up first today. We'll see if this quarterback can get off to a great start, Kirk. So much for this offense and his whole team really orbits around him.
Yes, sir. The de facto Mr. Center of the universe. It's his world when he's out there, and it's up to him to create and orchestrate the details on the field. His team, his way. I can't wait to see what he does today.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Breaking free at midfield. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. No stopping and takes it all the way. Touchdown, Alabama. PAT makes it 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 7-yard line. That's good coverage, but a bad decision to bring it out. The Owls offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
They start the drive with a quick throw to the right.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Gets some space around the 30. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense loved to play the RPO game. And here early, they pick up some big yards.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. And he lofts it toward the sideline. The pass is intercepted.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a 2-ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Deep shot ball is incomplete, but a lot of contact there, and here comes the penalty flag. Defense will have to regroup now after that 15-yard penalty. First and 10 now for the offense. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a screen pass complete to the running back.
Well, a screen pass is all about timing. This one just didn't come together at all. You couldn't get the blocking line, the timing was off, everything seemed to be off. The defense blew up the entire set.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. And the pass is complete to the tight end. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. Important third down play coming up. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was third down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down play coming up. A quick throw out left, complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Quick throw caught on the left side. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now, first and goal. Alabama's offense now lining up on first and goal. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he'll get there. Touchdown, tie. Extra point try coming now. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the FAU offense back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Scanning the field, it's Flanagan. Short throw complete to the tight end. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. First and 10 play coming up. And now the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the ball. Short pass finds the tight end.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Well, that's the risk you take as a coach running this style of offense. And really, as a quarterback, you know that there's a chance you're going to get hit like that. And boy, did he get annihilated by this defense. I'm just happy that he got up and ready to play that next play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. To throw, it's Flanagan. And he finds his tight end for the catch. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. They're 2 for 2 on third down this possession. Here's 3rd and 5. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Looking to sprint. It's a fumble. And the defense jumps on the football.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. To the defender for the hit. That's what caused the fumble.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. They begin with a quick throw to the left. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Oh, this entire play for the offense is a mess. Ball's deflected. I thought it might get intercepted. They end up catching it, but lose yards. Just a complete disaster. Let's move on to the next play.
He's looking deep here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. So second down after the incompletion. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And now another deep ball here. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Here's the point after attempt. Tack on the PAT, and it's 21-0. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Florida Atlantic offense takes the field again. They moved the ball into plus territory last time, but it ended in a fumble. They can't do that again, trailing on the scoreboard. Receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
And that one's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return there, but a great interception to get the offense the football at the 42. The first down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Finds room at the 30. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Snags a quick throw. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get...
Touchdown, Bama. This offense really clicking. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Tech on the PAT again, and it's 28-0. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Here comes the FAU offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Now it's second down here. Ball handed off. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle. Getting set. Here's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Pass not complete. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. They call the draw play here. So they bring him down. They tried to run for it on third and long. A cautious play call. Doesn't work. And here comes the punter onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Offense protecting the lead here, but they've been playing so well. Let's see if they go for more. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Running out of time in the pocket. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. First down and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. An explosive play. Moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 38. Alabama getting set for the first and 10 now. There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the Florida Atlantic offense takes the field again. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. The freshman introducing himself to the quarterback there. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So behind the 6, second and long from their 14. To the air, it's Flanagan. On the run here, lets it go. Looks left and finds his target there. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. So a very makeable third down for the offense from the 29. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Here's the throw deep downfield. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape and is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big time.
Oh, the pass is picked off. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. About time this offense gets going, it's a first and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Oh, the sack is made there by the freshman. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So on second down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
One more play before they head to the locker room. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And they heave it deep downfield. And it's incomplete, trying for a big play there as time runs out in the first half. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. Turner choosing to field this one. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the FAU offense back out on the field. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's got his man open downfield. Tough running there. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Now someone moved just a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards.
False start.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Going the other way, can they catch him? Out. Refusing to be stopped on this play. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
And that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, Alabama. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
What a play by this quarterback. You're talking.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but